And welcome to our first episode of Cloud Arcade. I'm Enzo, and today is July 13th, 2024, 11 in the morning. Okay, so for today's episode, I'm going to share with you the Cloud Arcade by Google Cloud. So if you're interested to become a Google Cloud certified practitioner, this is the YouTube channel for you. So, what is this? The Arcade by Google Cloud. It's actually a free and always available program that allows technical practitioners of all levels, so meaning can be a student or professional that you would like to try to acquire new skills in Google Cloud, and this is the platform for you. So apart from that, you can also accumulate digital badges and points that you can redeem for swags like t-shirts, laptop bags, and other Google Cloud merchandise. So each month, there will be new sets of games and trivias that you can play on. There's no cost in using the Google Cloud Arcade. So for each month, you can select different challenges and you can test it using the Google Cloud Laboratory. So how do I join in? So make sure that you have a Google Cloud Skills Boost account. So this sample of how it looks like. So right now I have multiple courses that I haven't completed yet, but yeah, you need to have this by going to Cloud Skills Boost that Google. And once you've signed up with a Google Cloud Skills Boost account, go ahead to the Cloud Arcade portal. Go.quicklabs.com/arcade, and you will see an email address section here. Just type in your email address and click on subscribe. So let me walk through on what you're gonna experience in the arcade. So there are different tiers of prices that you can redeem depending on the number of points that you earned based on the challenges for the month. Say, for example, for the month of June, we have the Arcade June Speed Run. It allows you to earn 2 points, and other challenges like level 3, you will be able to earn 1 point. For level 1 and level 2 are the same. For trivia, there are different trivias for the week. We have week 1, week 2, week 3, and 4. So if you completed all of the challenges for the month of June, which will end in 3 days, that's July 16, you'll get points. And based on the points, you will earn different swags. So for example, if you earn 25 points for the past 3 months, you'll get a swag, a cool T-shirt, a laptop bag, a Wacom tablet with stylus pens. Highest points, you can get more rewards like ball pen, night light, and other cool stuffs. So let's get into it. So So for today's session, I'm going to start with networking fundamentals. Let me refresh it. Basically, what it does is it will allow me to practice networking fundamentals on Google Cloud. It's a challenge lab. Let me read through the scenario. So you are a junior cloud engineer working as part of a team of cloud engineers that are assigned to provide network functionality to compute engine VMs, instances, and GCP. So there are three tasks here. First, you need to create multiple web server instances with firewall rules. We need to configure a load balancing service, and lastly, to create an HTTP load balancer. So our region is US East 1, and our zone is US East 1-B. So let me move on to the instructions. Okay, so I need to copy the password for this to. So what it does in this lab is you will be given a username and password and a quick lab project. So task one is to create these three VM instances. I'm going to create it programmatically. I'm going to open the Cloud Shell. So it's an SSH that allows you to create instances using code. First, I'm going to export a region, and I'm going to copy the region here. There you go. And then the zone, which is US East 1B. Okay, I think that's done. And we're going to create three instances, be Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3 with E2 machine type E2 small with tags network dash LB dash tag, image family of Debian 11, image project of Debian Cloud with the following installation of Apache. Let's start this. I'm going to create. Okay, so this is for Web 1. Web 1 is being created. I need to authorize this. This is the first time that we enabled Google Cloud Shell. So what it does is to create VM instance 1 called Web 1 and the zone. This is what we exported earlier. Okay. Let's see if it's already created. Let's go to compute engine and then VM instances. See, there you go. It's already created. Now let's go to creating instance number 2. Instance number two is being created. Let's prepare instance number three. Okay, let's refresh. It's created already. Okay. By the way, this challenge lab can be completed, or the maximum time that is allowed to complete this is 1 hour. Okay, so let's see. So we have three instances completed already. So we need to do a curl to test. Curl http colon slash slash and then the internal IP address of web server 1. Let's try if it we will be able to curl. Oh, I don't think it's pushing through. Let's try the external IP address. Again, curl http colon slash slash. It's not pushing through again. Let's see if our progress is completed. Hmm, hmm. So there's an issue with the firewall. Let's see. Okay, let's create a firewall rule. Pointing to the target tags network LB tag. So the firewall is being created now. So let's see if we'll be able to do a curl. Curl, curl. See the VPC network and see the firewall if it's there. Okay, let's try the external IP address. Okay, it's working. Let's try the other IP address. HTTP colon slash slash. Okay, there we go. What happened to our third VM instance? Let's try that once more. It's already exists. see. Let's check our progress. Okay, now we have completed it. Now, for the task two, we're going to configure the load balancing service. For this task, we need to create the resources that support the load balancing service. So for the property for static external IP, we need the value of network. Okay. Okay, let's see if this will work. Okay, creating. Then we need to do create a health check, and then we need to create a target pool. Now let's try to add instances to the target pool that we just created. And then create a forwarding rule for the load balancer that we just created. Okay, let's see. Okay, now let's get the IP addresses for the following for the forwarding rule. Okay, I think that's done. Let's check our progress. Okay, assessment is completed. We have two green assessment now. Now we're going to create an HTTP load balancer. For this task, we need create resources for the HTTP load balancer. So these are the values or the properties. So first, need to create an instance template with the following. Let me just clear this first. By the way, if you need to see the load balancer, we can go to this load balancer. These are the load balancer that we created earlier. Okay. So all of these three instances are in the load balancer. So we can view the network topology, and from here we will see how it will behave. But let's complete the task first, and then we can try to. Okay. So creating the instance template. First, we need to define the template name. Just define in this one, LB backend template. The command G Cloud Compute Instance Template allows you to create the instance template. We need to define the region. Earlier, during the first instructions, we exported the region in a variable. So the network is default. The subnet is also default. We also include the tags for hello, health, check, and yeah, that's it. So Press enter. So while that is being created, we also need to create a manage instance group using following commands. Okay, and then create a firewall rule for health checks. Okay, that's done. For the health check, firewall rules, create firewall allow health check. Okay, that's done. Now we need to create an IPv4 global address. And then we need to get the IP addresses of the global address. G Cloud Compute Health Checks create an HTTP health check. So, and then we also need to create a backend service. Okay, cool. Next is we need to add a managed instance group to the backend service. Okay, and then you only have three more commands to complete. Okay, so that's for the URL map. And then we also need to create a target HTTP proxy. And then lastly is to create a forwarding rule for the load balancer. Okay, that's done. Let's see if our task is complete. Okay, and congratulations. I've already completed networking fundamentals on Google Cloud. So lastly, so that we can earn the points, I need to terminate. So we completed this in less than an hour, probably about 20 minutes. That's completed already. Let me refresh it. So see if we'll Try to check my progress. Okay, so how do we test it? From here, we need to do an HTTP. Okay, let's try this. Google Cloud Console. I need to navigation networking services. Load balancing. Where's the networking services? Networking. Networking services. And load balancing. Okay. W web dash map dot HTTP, which we need to click on that. Verify that VMs are available. Test the load balancing using a web browser. HTTP address. Let's see. Let's see. IP address. Okay, what's the load balance? This is our IP address. What? Let's try this. If this will open, no? Okay, I think it's done. So let me just end the lab and hopefully we will be able to earn points. Let's go back to the main level 1 cloud that we're in and see if our, yep, I got a check mark for this one. Okay, so that concludes our arcade for this session. Join me again next time for our episode 2 of our The Arcade by Google Cloud. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye.